My name is Janis, as Ibu Ika have told you guys, and today I will be sharing a little bit about microplastics, of understanding the challenges and what our responsibilities are. I am currently working at the Marine Megafauna Foundation in the Southeast Asia region. Before I was here, I was also once a sixth grader like you guys. So this is a picture of me back in 2008, 2009. So it's so old. Microplastics are basically plastics that are broken down. And in terminology, microplastics means they are plastics less than 5 millimeters. So it's very, very tiny. And microplastics are usually bigger plastics that are break down by lots of process that's in the water. So maybe like sunlight or ocean wave, ocean current, so a lot of process that's going on in the water, and eventually the plastic will break down. In the long term, when it's longer, plastics, they have chemicals that can leak into the animals' bodies, and eventually it will affect the animal cells. And animal cells can be transferred, maternal transfer, meaning so if the mom feeds on a lot of microplastics, when she has a new pup, when she has a new baby, the baby might already be contaminated with some of the chemical cells that are in the mom. So this is how microplastics work. So when microplastics are leaking into our oceans, many filter feeders and small fish will eat the microplastics. And even though it's not directly affecting them, but when small animals get eaten by bigger animals, and bigger animals get eaten by bigger animals, such as large fish like tuna, salmon, those big fish, and then we eat the fish, even though we might not have the microplastics in our bodies, but the chemicals that leak into the animal cells might be in our bodies. Part of it might be in our bodies as well.
What kind of technology do you think that can make our ocean cleaner?
So technology, this is actually really interesting because I joined like this community it's called Sustainable Ocean Alliance. So it's where young people help with saving, protecting our oceans. And it's cool because there are so many people from different sectors that are contributing to protecting our oceans. For me, I'm from research and conservation, but there are other people who are in the technology industry. And through tech, they are trying to figure out, one of the examples is how do you convert ocean waves or ocean current into electricity, into energy.
What are the most dangerous chemical in microplastics that can harm humans and animals?
Okay, thank you, Owen. So plastics, they are actually really, really interesting because when plastics are made, they are made with additional chemicals. For example, so I have a lid, it's blue, right? And so the plastic chemical of this lid already has an additional blue colored. And so this is hard. So each plastics are very different. They have different colors and different characteristics. Some plastics are flame resistant, meaning they're not easily burned because they've been injected with extra chemicals, but some plastics are easily burned. So it's very different from each and every plastics. Plastic, especially microplastics, when they've gone through from the river and they go down to the ocean, if the river is contaminated with, for example, with textile, because a lot of people, maybe if they wash their clothes or if a company throw their textile waste to the river. If the microplastics go through the river, the microplastics itself can actually bind the chemicals from the environment.